Let's talk about analytical and statistical tools. After all, this is an important point because if we do not track the effectiveness of your content, we will not be able to measure our results. Let's look at some tools that can help us track statistics and solve some basic problems. First of all, we will get acquainted with the statistics service from the Facebook page itself. In order to use this service, go to the statistics tool called Page Insights. In this case, we see all the main indicators of our page. How many new subscribers we have, how many people have unsubscribed, etc. Here on this slide, you can see content publications. Opposite each content publication, we clearly see the date, the reach, and we see the engagement. Let's figure out which is which. The date is clear. This is when we posted our post. What is the situation with the reach metric? The orange colored graphic here can show organic reach and bright orange shows paid reach. This means ad reach. This is one of the tools you can use to see which posts should be promoted with $10 to $15, so this post will be seen by an even larger audience. Going to the statistics section, we can see which content is the most popular, and in the right column there is a promotion button. Boost. You can start promoting posts from this page. What is an engagement block? Engagement is what these likes, comments, saves, and reposts are all about. It is interaction, and of course, this is important to us. It's not about the reach, or in other words, how many people scroll through your posts. It's about how many people interacted with it. Therefore, we use this section to see which posts are being engaged with the most. Okay, let's move on to the ad page. Here you can add your competitors' pages and see their performance. Unfortunately, not much data is provided to us. Here we can see how many subscribers they have, how much their subscribers have grown, and the number of posts and engagements. Well, at least here you can understand how your main competitors are trending and what they are doing on Facebook. A little later, I will show you more serious tools that will allow you to analyze your competitors. Further down the side tabs section in the Page Insights itself, you have many different sections. Here you can look at when people subscribed and unsubscribed from you. It is possible to track the reach indicators here and accordingly understand how the reach of your page is changing. You can see data on statistics by country. More specifically, you can see which cities and regions the audience came to you from. And of course, you have the opportunity right now to open your page and see who was already subscribed to your page. You could also see how this audience interacts with your business page. What metrics should you watch for your business page? Well, the first is followers growth rate. Of course, there are two things to analyze here, organic and paid advertising, which we'll talk about a little later. Organic is when a user sees a repost from a friend and then goes to your site. Paid advertising is when a user sees an advertisement in the feed and subscribes to you. These are the different types of reach for publications. Again, follower growth rate is about how your reach is growing and how interesting your content is to the audience. Here is some additional information. These are publications. We can keep track of what time something was posted and the day it was posted. At the same time, we can also track engagement. So by using this data, we can see when the best time to post is. And we can track followers and likes. When users subscribe to you, they can also track and see your content. Now I'm going to go over some important points concerning Facebook posts. First, you have the ability to add links to your site in Facebook posts, as opposed to Instagram posts where this is not allowed. This link to the site can be tagged using UTM tags. It can be shortened and made from a long link to a short link. A little later, I will show the tools with which you can do this. I also recommend using multiple links when talking about 2 or 3 products. For example, you can take a photo of a model wearing a t-shirt, shorts, watch, etc. You should provide links to all these products and the entire look. That is, a user can go to each product by clicking a link. You can give several links and mark each link using a UTM. What is a UTM and what exactly is link shortening? Let's figure it out. First, let's talk about link shortening. There is a service called bit.ly. The bit.ly service allows you to make a short link. So you can go from having a long link to having a small link that you can add to your posts. With the help of the bit.ly service, you can track the click statistics. In addition, the link itself can be marked using an UTM. What is a UTM? These are special tags for your site that you can track in Google Analytics. This technology allows you to understand where a sale came from, where an application came from, and when you got it. One of the services that allows you to do this is the service located by the link on the Tilda website. You can mark any link and place it on Facebook. In this case, you put the link to the site, mark the main indicators, and the user will not see the entire length of the link because we marked the link with UTM tags and then shortened it. We use UTM tags to identify where a sale came from. UTM tags are valuable because they allow us to understand if our promotions are effective and if we are getting organic traffic or from paid ad campaigns. Of course, in order to work with all of this, there are special techniques and special technologies that allow us to track all of this. The next block is dedicated to Facebook Analytics. Unfortunately, Facebook has made the decision to not continue supporting Facebook Analytics. Facebook has stated that they are trying to redesign Facebook Analytics. It is important to take into account that Facebook Analytics has a huge number of useful tools. Soon, Facebook will come out with a new tool that is sleeker and more powerful. Of course, as soon as the new version is available, we will create a lesson for you so you can learn how to use it. When the new version comes out, all you have to do is return to this lesson and an updated version that includes information about the new version will be waiting for you. Next, let's talk about services. Here I have collected popular services that you can use. These are services that are mostly paid services, but they also have a trial period. These trial periods typically last between 7 and 14 days. With these trial accounts, you will either have limited time or features. These are all the services that you can use in order to analyze your competitors. With these tools, you will be able to see the contests they create and what topics are in demand for their audience. Trust me, 14 days is more than enough to check what your competitors are doing. The first service I want to talk about is Social Baker. Social Baker allows you to analyze the main indicators of a competitor, track the best times to post, and analyze your competitors. For example, you can see which ads they're running, see the content that works for them, and find niche influencers who can be useful to you. All of this data can help you draw an accurate portrait of your target audience. There are a lot of services besides Social Baker that you can use. Most of them were on the slide I just showed you. Remember that trial accounts for these sites are more than enough. I recommend creating a special document in Google Docs. In this document, write down your main competitors and their Facebook pages. My students often tell me that their competitors' social media accounts are weak and they don't see the point in tracking them. I always say that maybe they are weak now, but they may not be in the future if they learn how to manage it. So I always tell them to write down their competitors anyway, just in case they eventually start making some useful content. Analytical tools and services really help us understand what is effective and what's not. If you find that a particular genre of content is not working for you, then it's best to leave it and move on to something else. If everything is in order, you can track statistics and analytics on Facebook, your business page, and the third-party resources that we have analyzed today.